and welcome to CEO Chats. I'm Amanda Chua, your host for today. We have a very special guest with us, Mr. Ankur Jakhwal from Travi.travel. Before we start, let's check out the video.
Hi, my name is Ankur Jakhwal. I am the founder and CEO of Travi.travel. Travi.travel, the only complete online travel company in Malaysia. We offer all travel products under one portal, be it hotel, flights, car rental, holidays, bus tickets, train tickets, visa, forex information, you name it and we have it. Please visit www.travi.travel.
We are back with CEO Chats, and here with us we have Mr. Ankur. Hi Mr. Ankur, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Amanda. Thanks for having me here.
So I did a little bit of background history. I hear that you were a banker to an entrepreneur and now taking Travi to the next level. Could you tell us a little bit more about your journey and how it has been so far?
I started my career with GE Capital and worked with various businesses in GE. Then I moved to banking. I worked with ABN AMRO Bank and then RBS Bank. And then I quit in 2009 to pursue my entrepreneurial dreams. But the first 10 years of my corporate experience has taught me a lot. And that's actually one of the motivational factors why I moved into entrepreneurial journey. One of the common things which I did in my 10 years of initial corporate experience was innovating, developing new businesses, developing new markets, more on sales and distribution strategy, and that has helped me venture outside. And well, yes, it's been quite eventful 7 years. I moved from India to Malaysia 3 years back, and here I am, Travi.travel.
So that was quite a varied experience, right? From corporate to an entrepreneur. What inspired you to start Travi?
Well, it's a very interesting story, and I'm a great believer of whatever happens for good, and that's exactly what has happened. So in 2012, when we wanted to expand our business from India to Southeast Asia. I came to Malaysia to be part of the Southeast Asian head team to start expanding our business here in Malaysia, which was more on loyalty marketing, supporting banks on the loyalty programs. And here I met my partner and the group chairman, Dato Pradeep Kukreja, a travel veteran. He's been in travel industry for 30 years, and as one of the product requirements of our business, we had to tie up with a Malaysian travel company, and that's where I met him. And he shared his. He was working on Travi for a few years, and he shared his vision with me and plan with me, and that's how it all started. And I started myself getting involved more and more, and then we started working on this. And now it is. I mean, we are working on Travi Vision. We are there.
Yeah, sure. I mean, before we go on further, maybe you can tell us a little bit more about Travi and what does it have to offer.
When we initially started, and this is a question actually which we ask every day within the team, within the board team. How are we different? I mean, it's such a competitive field. There are so many online travel companies. There are offline travel agency models. How do we compete there? How are we different? And so when we started building this model, Travi.travel, we focused on three things. We focused on people strategy, the people who are working, the backbone of the organization. We started focusing on product strategy. What is our product offering? How can we differentiate? And the third one is the sales and distribution strategy. Well, I can't share all in detail, but what I can tell you is that we were working on a very unique models. Like for example, in people strategy, we're working with part-timers, especially the women who wants to work on a travel industry. We're working on programs which brings in after maternity women back into the job. On the product side, we are the only complete online travel company in Malaysia offering all travel products. You be it hotel, flights, holidays, car rental, train tickets, you name it, and we have it. Not only that, we also have the product information like visa, forex. We have everything. And on the sales and distribution strategy, we are evaluating multiple models. We are going out of box, out of industry to see how we can create a distribution, how can we be Uber of travel industry, how can we be Facebook of travel industry. So we're working, but I guess so these are the things which will differentiate us from the market, and I'm showing in the time to come you will see how Travi.travel works here in Malaysia.
Well, that's a great strategy, because now, especially in the travel industry, consumers know what they want a memorable experience, and in fact they think they can do it all their own. So what Travi has to offer is creating a platform for them as well. And you did talk about, creating new markets. Do you think with your strategies you're able to, tap into a new market and develop that?
So the phase one strategy for Travi is Malaysia.
Right.
People going out of Malaysia, people coming in Malaysia. So the platform right now caters to all needs that a Malaysian would have to when he's traveling outside, be it in visa information, forex, beside the regular travel products hotel. We have large inventory of hotels. We have best of the air flight rates. We have very interesting and unique holiday programs. And similarly, people who are wanting to come to Malaysia, things like where to stay, what hotels, deals, we have everything. What information, like what is Malaysia, what do you want to know about Malaysia, things to do, not to do. All this can be done under one travel site. And that's what we are trying to offer here.
Yeah, so it's that one-stop center
for
all your travel needs.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
So that's what's different about you.
Absolutely.
And
absolutely.
Would you say that, who are your demographic? Are there mostly Malaysians or international?
So yes, like I said, phase one is Malaysia, focus is Malaysia, for Malaysia, by Malaysia.
Right.
And people coming into Malaysia, people going out of Malaysia.
Okay.
But yes, as a long-term strategy, we expanding to other markets. We are already present in India. We are already present in Nepal. We will very soon be looking at China as one of our critical markets. So we will expand, but right now the focus is Malaysia, and that's where our strength is.
And in such a competitive market, where do you foresee yourself in the coming years after Malaysia? What's next?
So when we started building Travi brand, our tagline was world's travel supermarket, and that's what our vision is. We want to be world's travel supermarket. You name it and we have it. Not only for so in travel you have direct customers that you deal with, and then there are a lot of business customers who buy products from you to sell to their customers.
Right.
So our platform not only caters to the customers, direct customers, our platform caters to the business customers as well. So when we started, we said we want to be world's travel. So what is a path? So the path is that we want to be first the most preferred one in Malaysia, then move to Asia, and then move to the world. Okay. That's what we are, and we are slowly, steadily moving towards that dream, that vision.
So I think in that sense, you try to be innovative, right? And that's the word that you used earlier. So how are you being innovative to stay ahead in the market?
So like I shared with you earlier, the innovation is the products. What kind of a products can we offer? The products are what the team that works, our product team is working is how can we have a different customer experience? Now everybody is offering the regular products. Go to Thailand 3 nights, 4 nights. Go to Europe for 10 nights. But there are lots and lots of destinations which are still unexplored, and especially the current young generation, they want to explore it. And that's how the entire homestay concept and these holiday concepts have come. So we are working on these kind of products. The second one is that how do we take this product, our product, to the customer? So that is where our sales and distribution strategy comes into. So programs like CAP and other things which you will hear as we go along will help, and that's what differentiates.
So I think that's very well thought out plan as well.
Yeah.
But I also like to think that starting a business on your own, and especially in such a competitive industry, is not easy as well. So tell us a little bit more about your challenges.
The challenges, frankly, here is more on the human talent, getting the right person for the right job. So that's I think is something that we are still I wouldn't say struggling, but we are still trying to find, and that's where the focus is. The rest, our product and other stuff is still online, and it's going good well. But yes, people strategy or people hiring and retaining is a challenge in Malaysia.
Yeah. So these are the ones who sustain
yes.
your vision, your your plans, and how you go about keeping your business.
So that's actually, and that's the reason why which pushed us to think about distribution strategy. Do we look at the regular way of hiring people, or do we go out and try and explore different ways where these especially the women part-timers, the maternity coming back, students, housewives. We were just trying to create
so
some
you
kind
just
of
try to be more creative as well, right?
And
about your personal challenge, maybe as a CEO yourself, how do you overcome challenges? I'm sure that's something you deal with on a day-to-day basis. Is there any particular instance that you can share with us?
The journey so far, 7 years, I have built many businesses. There are a few failures, but I guess the failures is something which teach you and which moves you. If you don't fail, you don't gain, or you don't, it's very important for success.
Sure, fair enough.
So I have had my taste of failure taste, and which has taught me a lot, and which has made me more confident and given me more knowledge. There's no particular incident, but yes, every day whenever we have any challenges coming in, I have my core team. We sit together, we chat, we discuss. It's a very open atmosphere. It's not about the levels. Even the lowest in the rank is allowed to speak about it, and that's where we try and de-stress ourselves. That's where we try and find the solution. So team is where it all comes out.
So talking about being a leader, I think values is very paramount as well. Are there any particular values that you hold on to and you live by?
I believe leader is he has to lead by example. That's a starting point. So unless I demonstrated, my team will never. So that's a starting point for me. My very important for me is the commitment. Very important for me is the clarity of vision. What we want to achieve. Integrity. Empathy within the team that you're working with, and be innovative. So these are things that I work on daily, day in, day out, and those are the things which I think is critical for any leader to have.
Yeah, that's fantastic, because that speaks of who you are as a leader and the leader that you aspire to be. So how about legacy? What kind of legacy you want to leave behind?
Well, I'm not that old, and I don't intend to retire soon. But yes, maybe when it happens, I want to see Travi fulfilling the vision that we have, the most preferred travel online site for Malaysia, then Asia, and then world. That's what we are, and that's what I want to see when I leave Travi, or I move out of Travi.
Yeah, so that's what you want to leave behind, and you want people to remember you by the success of bringing that as a business. But I'm sure you're also a leader who walks the talk, and a person who is able to carry out those values in the way you go about your day-to-day and living out as a leader. So last but not least, I think especially since we're on the topic about in the travel industry, any particular advice from millennials who want to venture into this industry?
The only thing which I can say, and the thing which motivated me to come to travel was that travel is an industry which is not going to die. It's only going to increase. What will change is people moving from offline to online, more technology. Today it's website, tomorrow it will be mobile, and then something else coming in. So there's a huge opportunity in this industry. There are still many ideas. There are still many innovations left in this industry. So come and join with an open mind, be as an employee or as an entrepreneur yourself. So I still feel that travel is something which is still got lots and lots in it, and whoever is coming has to have very critical travel passion. Unless you have travel passion, you want to be a traveler yourself, you can never experience.
So I'm sure that you are quite an adventurous soul
Yes,
at
yes,
heart as
a
well.
lot, yeah.
But I think that shows that in this industry, it's, especially with a very ever-changing and a dynamic industry, it seems like a very exciting one for you. So every day is never the same.
Yes, yes. We are in an exciting journey. Travel is something that we eat, drink, feel every day, all the team of us, and we are always thinking, what next for us. So I'm sure, I mean, coming time you will hear a lot about us.
That's all we have time for today. See you in the next episode of CEO Chats.